everyone. Welcome to Ray and Tima, the main event. I'm here joined with Elijah, as you might know him as How Boxing Works on social media. Unfortunately,
Yes.
today Ray will not be joining our podcast, so it will be me and Elijah taking over. So please get ready because this is going to be a fun, interesting episode, especially with a lot that has been going on this week. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I mean, Elijah.
unfortunate.
It's a
That
lot. A lot has happened this week. So, I mean, we can start off. Like, did you want to start off with tomorrow's fight events in the UK? I mean, Australia,
yes.
actually.
So tomorrow, Skye Nicholson is fighting. I can't. The girl's name is difficult. Irv
Sing. I think it's like sing.
Singh Irveshi or something like that. One
Yes.
second.
Yes. So, they're fighting early, actually. So, that should be a really good fight, especially for Sky trying to now take over that division. I know she went
Hmm.
down. Her weigh-ins were 121.4, I believe. I mean, she looks good, and so she's really in shape. So I think this is good. I know if she does win this, she's getting closer to getting that Ellie Scottney fight.
That will be interesting to see. I do think that she's going to win relatively easily
Yeah.
tomorrow night. And the odds are very much in her favor. So that one's going to be interesting. Another fight to look forward to. Lucas Body. That's
Yes. That is
also,
a good one.
what date is
Yes.
that?
Okay. Yeah. So
I
I
should
mean,
have done
with
my
everything going on, and
research.
yeah, well, with everything going on with the WBA, I mean, if he wins, what do you think happens from here? Because I think he's supposed to be the mandatory challenger against Tank Davis.
I hope the WBA strips Tank. If people saw my
She
post
just
on
talked about it.
X,
Mm-hmm.
um, I really hope they do. I feel like he's been holding up the division for a minute, especially even with the Roach fight. I feel like nobody wanted that. Nobody asked for it. I guess WBA champions can move up and challenge other champions, but personally, I like to see unifications. So I thought it was a waste of time. And then it was a draw. Technically, he lost. And then now he's got this circus fight with Jake Paul. So I think they should strip him and give it to the winner of Lucas Body's next fight.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, let the division move on. Tank seems to have moved on from boxing, so I think
Yeah.
the lightweight
Well,
division
the
should move on.
competition, but there will definitely talk about it, definitely, so this should be interesting. So hopefully, Lucas wins and we can see what happens there for the WBA. I mean, um, you know, we need somebody else to take the belts. So,
Yeah,
have at it. And then we have how do you pronounce his name? Yonis Tellez? Tellez? Is that
Yoenis
correct?
Tellez.
Yoenis. There you go. My bad.
I
Yeah.
hope I'm saying it right. I may not be saying it right.
Yeah, hopefully me too. Okay, so junior middleweight here. I mean, he's trying to defend his the interim WBA title.
Hmm.
So, this is good. This is good. So
Yeah,
hopefully, I mean, he's fighting Abbas Baru. I cannot pronounce his
couldn't
name.
tell you who he's fighting. I just
Okay.
know. I should have done a lot more research on these matchups before I got on today. Um,
But I mean, there's a lot for Yonis, because this
yeah,
is a good division. You got Ortiz, Zayas, Boots, all these good names in this
154
division.
is
So
deep, and
it is.
Yoenis Tellez looks great. Like he definitely passes the eye test.
Yeah.
Um, it all looks promising. I just
Mhm.
think that if they keep moving him the way they're moving him, that he's gonna have a, I would think like a similar career to David Morrell, but
Yeah.
at 154.
We just need him to take
Um,
those fights, because the
yeah,
154 has been a little fishy lately. So I just really want to see the best of the best fighting.
those guys need to fight. A lot of the guys there, or at least Boots and Virgil, didn't fight at 47. So I feel like
Yeah. But
it's
I think
definitely
they'll get that
time.
eventually. I mean, I am excited for Ortiz's next fight. So,
Yeah,
that should
and
be a
Boots
good.
is.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I really want to see what happens, with this fight. Because the Ortiz fight, I'm kind of like 60-40. I don't know. I don't want to discredit Lubin. Like, I feel like he's a great fighter and he can put up a fight. So, I
Yeah,
don't
I feel
see it.
like it's going to be a similar situation to David Benavidez versus Yard.
Yes,
Um,
I agree. Another good fight.
I just think that Virgil's just like his youth, his athleticism, and the trajectory he's on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lubin, he's lost before, so he knows what it's like to
Yeah,
lose.
exactly,
And
exactly.
yeah, I would just say guys that haven't lost yet are they have a little bit more to prove. Not more to prove, but a little bit more on the line. Um, so I do think Virgil will win that fight, and I do think Benavidez will win come November.
Yeah, I think so too. That's a great card though. Like it's really great. I'm excited. You know, we have
Yeah.
Haney, Norman, which again I still have not made a decision, and I think I'll probably wait until the night of, to make that decision.
Yeah,
Um,
most of the time I have to wait till like the weigh-ins at least.
yeah, yeah. I just go back and forth. One day I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Haney, then Team Norman. I'm just like, I really don't know. Like this is probably one fight I would not want to bet on.
And Devin hasn't shown a lot of footage this camp, so it's like it's hard to really
That's true.
tell
Yeah,
what they're
I
working
actually
on.
miss his YouTube videos that he
Yeah,
used
he
to
used to do
post.
the
Like
fight promotion.
I loved it. I don't know what's been happening. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they might need new videographers or something. I don't know. But I do miss watching behind the scene content and camp and stuff. It was really a great build up
Hmm.
hype before the fight. So, I mean, I've been seeing videos of Norman training and stuff. I mean, he's looking good, in shape. So this will be an interesting, competitive fight for Haney. So I'm intrigued to see what happens.
Me
You know.
too.
Yeah. And before we get to the main event news with the Tank and Jake Paul, I just want to talk about what happened today, what I've been seeing across social media with Teofimo and Shakur. Like, that is a mess right now.
Yeah, I mean, Tio is Tio. He's
Yeah.
known for
His
talking
antics.
about fights
Yes. Yes.
and them never happening.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me. I don't expect to see Tio in a fight until I see him in the ring.
I
So
saw him calling out like Aiden Ross and stuff, and I'm like, Is this what we're doing now? Are
he
we
didn't
calling
call
out?
out Aiden. He said he wanted to fight four random guys
Oh,
on
okay.
brand risk promotion, all on the
Oh,
same
that's
night.
what he was saying because he was like, I'll do rounds with this one and this one. I was like, hold on, pause. What are we talking about here? Like, like
I
Tio,
think
you're doing too much.
he's. I feel like he's trying to compete with Tank because of
Yeah,
the Jake Paul fight, and I feel like for a lot of fighters right now, it's hard to compete with that fight. Like
it
it's
really
very
is.
hard.
It's a lot of money on the line. I
Yeah,
mean, but supposedly, I guess if Tio would take the fight against Shakur, it's 15 million on the line. I'm guessing supposedly. So
it was
supposedly he
supposed to
wants.
be 11 with Devin, so it's like
I don't know. It's still money though. Still the M's. So I mean, take it. These are good fights. These are good for the resume. Because I don't want to hear, oh, Shakur didn't fight nobody. Well, we have Tio, and Tio's not taking it. So I don't want to hear he's not fighting nobody. I don't want to hear
I
that.
will. For me, I personally, I don't like shame fighters for that. Like I know how it is.
Yep.
That's what happened to Bud his entire career.
Yes.
They end up getting the belts anyways. So if those guys don't want to fight him, you're just gonna have
Yeah,
to
just
lose your
move
belt.
on and get your belts on, with
Yeah,
whoever is holding the belt and just go fight them. Yeah, at the end of the day. So that's why I don't like to listen to too much of these like
yeah.
biased
It's
comments.
unfortunate for Shakur though, because it's like his resume could be a lot better by this time if
Yeah,
people wanted to fight him.
yeah, if they wanted to fight him, and I agree,
Mhm.
I agree. So it kind of sucks, but I don't know. So if this doesn't come through, then I'm guessing hopefully maybe he could fight Lamont. That would be a really good fight, tough little fight,
Well,
against.
Lamont's saying he needs a tune-up, so.
Mm, we'll see. Well, I did see today, Floyd Mayweather. You
Oh
know,
my gosh, I forgot about that. I forgot that
but I
even
think
happened
that's so
today.
cool. Floyd Mayweather recognizing you, and I mean that's cool. I honestly, because like I said before this Tank and Lamont fight, I really didn't know who Lamont was, and that's me being honest.
Most people didn't. Most people didn't know who
Exactly. So
Lamont
this
was.
is cool that he's going back and forth with Floyd Mayweather. I'm pretty sure he looked up to Floyd, back in the day. So it's pretty
I think
cool.
that Floyd actually wants to make that fight happen, and Lamont wants a tune-up before fighting Shakur.
Might as well
And
take it. Shakur just
technically,
pressed his hand, so
Carmel will be a tune-up, but I have a weird feeling that Carmel would mess around and stop Lamont Roach.
really, that's
Yeah.
interesting. And everybody's saying the like the opposite. Like, oh my gosh, he's not ready for someone like
No,
Lamont.
Carmel's definitely ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I think he's good. He's fast. I mean, he has power. I'm still a little weary on the defense. I mean, obviously he's still great, but I don't know. I just don't
I
know.
think he has a lack of defense, but he has a great chin.
No, I think so. Yeah, I think so too. I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a good, but it's like, are we rushing this, or can we just wait for
No,
more
no,
time?
I don't think we're rushing it. I think that's the only way to compete with Tank, and I think that's the only fight they can
Okay,
is
that makes sense. I mean,
Carmel
what
and
does this mean for Carmel if he loses this though?
nothing.
Okay.
And doesn't really do much.
It's
Yeah.
early in your career. I'm just trying to make sure,
Yeah, I mean Lamont lost to Jamel Herring early on,
Yes,
so
yes, yeah. He did. But I think it'd be a great little tune-up. If it does happen. I saw also Richardson Hitchens telling Lamont, if you have nobody to fight, come to 140. Let's fight. Let's
Richards
run.
is just like Tio. He do a lot of talking, but
Yeah,
he don't fight nobody.
I'm gonna believe Richards over Teo though. I'm gonna go put a
Okay.
little more faith on that
I
side.
mean, all he fought was Cambosis, so I gotta see something first.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if he fights Lamont, like that's something to me. Like, like you stay true to your word. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that could happen. But so New York City versus DC, pretty good fight there. I mean, I feel like
I
Lamont wants
just
to go.
why is Lamont going up again? That's the part I don't understand. All these other people that want the Lamont fight, it's like he just had his first fight at 35. Now he's supposed to go to 40. Fight keeps
Yeah,
on. I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, the 135 has always been iffy to me because I feel like nobody wants to fight. I don't
I
know.
think that Lamont's
They've
better
been
off.
holding up that division for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's basically all the belts are split. Nobody's unified, so
yeah, exactly. So I don't know. So like you said, if they strip Tank, give it to Schofield and Shakur
or
and
Body, Lucas
yeah,
Body.
just anybody. But I just think there needs to be something going on in that division. So can we see an undisputed champ in that division? You know what I'm saying? It's just sitting there like.
It depends. Raymond Mortaya, but see, you got Shakur talking about fighting Teo, so it's like I guess the Mortaya fight's not there, but I guess
I would
Teo didn't
love
take
that.
it.
I
So
would love for him to fight Moritaya. I mean, I think that's easy work for him, but you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I think I would like it though.
I think it's
So,
an underwhelming fight.
yeah. And again,
Unfortunately, it's for a belt and legacy, but
it is for a belt, but I mean, and you talk about it a lot. I've seen it on your social media. You talk about how important like these getting a belts, like the titles, like
mhm,
that's important. And I feel like if you actually are chasing a legacy, then who cares if it's like an underwhelming fight? That's what you're here to do.
mhm,
It's not just the money. Obviously, you need
yeah.
those
And I'm
fights.
not even talking about the styles when I say underwhelming. I'm talking about the names more
Yeah, well,
so.
of course, of
Yeah.
course. Obviously, I do want more big names for Shakur.
Hmm.
I want him to create that legacy for himself. So whether if it's in the 135 or if he wants to just move up to 140, then cool. There's a lot of people in the 140 that maybe want to fight. So it's just a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, 140 has a lot of smoke.
That's what I'm
Those
saying.
guys, we talk about 154 not unifying, but Tio need to fight Alberto Puello. He need to fight
Yep,
Hitchens. He worry
yep.
about Shakur.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just nonsense. I'm tired of the
Hitchens
circus.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of circus going on in boxing. I've noticed it. So that brings up, the main topic. I mean, this. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy topic because I feel like everybody forgot about every other fight that's happening because everybody was like, some people were shocked, some weren't. You know, Jake Paul versus Tank.
Hmm.
It drops in Atlanta November 14th. So whoever's pulling up, pull up. It looks like I mean, it's going to be exciting. People are going to show up. I know people are going to say, "Oh, this is not a fight that I want to watch." People are going to tune in. I don't care. I feel like
Hmm.
people are going to
Oh,
tune in.
everybody's gonna watch it. I think it's gonna be
They're going to watch it.
probably one of the most viewed fights, but I don't know. Tank's not as big as people think, so it may not do bigger than Mike Tyson.
You
A lot of
think?
people think it may,
Yeah.
but
I mean, obviously, yes, because you have older generations that were like, "Oh, Mike Tyson,"
Mhm.
you know, like I want to tune in and see, my generation. You know what I'm saying? But Tank is pretty popular though, because there are people. What have I've encountered? People that are not even into boxing. Like they know who Tank is. They just know
Yeah,
he's just like it's like almost like he's like the celeb of
yeah.
boxing.
My
You know? It's not.
coworkers uh never talk about boxing for the most part. They talk about UFC.
Right,
Um,
right.
but last night they knew about that fight. They all brought that up.
Yeah,
So I was
I've
like,
seen
oh.
people
But it
were
was
like, "Yeah,
because of Jake, not because of Tank.
interesting." For me,
Yeah.
it was the opposite. I had people that I know that are not big into boxing, and they were like, "What is Tank really fighting Jake Paul?" And I'm just like, "Sorry to break it to you, like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's happening." You know what I'm
No, a
saying?
lot of them they don't know who Tank is. They just know that Tank is about to fight a little guy. Or not
Yeah,
Tank, sorry. Jake Paul is about to fight a little guy.
yeah. Which is another debate that I'm seeing, on social media is, can Tank beat Jake Paul? Because Jake Paul is, 200
Uh
pound dude.
Tank is going to knock out Jake Paul.
Or do you think in the contract it will say they can knock each other? I don't know.
That I don't think
I know he has better skills than Jake, and I get it. Like he's a bigger guy, but I just feel like Tank knows what he's doing. Like we don't know. Like in the gym, he's probably sparring heavyweights. I mean, I don't know, but Jake, I get he has skill. He's
Mhm.
he's learning. He's getting better every single time, and I'm noticing that. But Tank is really really good at what he does.
if
He's
if Jake goes in there with the same game plan as his brother in the Floyd Mayweather fight, just trying to survive, then he may survive. But if he actually goes and tries to make it a competitive fight, I think that he'll gas out pretty quick and Tank will knock him out, kind of like Frank Martin.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Somebody was saying like Tank is gonna have to run for his life to be able to,
No, not at all. No,
not at all. Like
he'll be on his back foot and
yes,
just do like he did Rolly, like
oh
just
yeah.
catch him coming forward.
I feel like Tank is gonna come out on top of this. Obviously, there's a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
money here. A lot of money here. My theory is he's taking this, making the money instead of doing the rematch. Because if he does the rematch, and everybody said he already lost the first fight, if he actually truly loses the rematch, Jake Paul wouldn't give him probably this fight and be like, it's not even worth doing this. You lost. You came off a loss. I'm not fighting you.
Mhm.
So it's like, why not just take the money right now and then see what I do? Whether he retires, I don't know. Is he really done with
I don't
boxing?
think necessarily. Even if he did have lose the next fight with Roach, um, I think that he has. Most fighters have a big circus fight that they can sell if
Yeah,
they think hard enough about it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
like I think a fight with him and any UFC fighter he still would have had
yes,
available.
yeah,
Um, so I don't know necessarily that he had to do this way.
yeah.
I think he, regardless, would have been able to fight Jake Paul and make a bunch of money.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. At the end of the day, I mean, these boxers need to get paid, and it is true. Some of these boxers did make a good point. Like, they don't have like 401ks and pension plan, like all of this. Like maybe like some other athletes, maybe in football, basketball, that may have to protect them after they're done with the sport. Boxing is different, so
But
we don't.
it also, I get that point, and I advocate for fighter pay. But it's like, how many $100 million paydays do you need? Tank versus Ryan generated $100 million. That's generational wealth already. You should already be set for life,
True, but you don't.
technically.
I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't know. Is he giving maybe
But
maybe?
on paper, that's how much the fight generated. hundred
Oh,
million dollars.
I see.
Like
Yeah,
that's
that's a lot.
proven. So it's like
It is a lot.
you've already created generational wealth for your family. Um, so this to me, it's just a money grab
Yeah, I mean it's easy money. Easy money.
more than a retirement plan. You already have money. You can retire whenever.
Very, very, very true. So I don't know. I don't know his personal life. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
I just wish him the best, especially with his mental health. I just feel like he's been really checked out. I don't know what's gonna come after this Jake Paul fight. Is he gonna do the rematch? What is he gonna do? People talked about maybe he should fight Shakur. So it's a lot of questions
They've been
out there.
saying that for a while.
A while. But remember 2 years ago, Tank had that list of who, like a hit list and nothing has happened from that list.
Yeah, so I don't. I think yeah, he's just gonna keep robbing the bank as long as people will let him.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I wish him the best. I mean, it's in Atlanta. I'm hoping to pull up. I think it'll be a great time.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, I'll be there. It's gonna be
oh yeah.
crazy.
And the day after, I believe it's the Conor Ben and Eubank rematch.
It's in the UK again.
Yes.
Ah.
So that's the rematch on that Saturday. So right after we get that rematch. So I think it's gonna
Oh,
be
I
a really
wonder if that's because when the fight got announced, there was posts about the 14th and the 15th.
yeah,
So I wonder if
yeah.
that's why they moved it to the 14th.
Yeah, because I know the 15th, I think they did it through like, I guess, like their time, like Saudi or Turkey's
Hmm.
time or whatever. So it shows the 15th because they're hours ahead of us, but it's the
I
14th
see.
because November 15th, there's a comedy show at the State
Going
Farm Arena.
on.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
that wouldn't even have made sense. I was like, are they gonna just move that comedy show away or pay them to like do it on another day? But no, so it falls on a Friday, which makes sense. We'll be on Netflix, so people are gonna tune in. I don't care. People say they're not gonna watch it. Please, if you have Netflix, I know you're gonna tune in. They said the same
Yeah.
thing about the Tyson fight, and they were like, we shouldn't see this
People
on the
that don't
day.
watch boxing will be watching.
Yeah, oh yeah, they definitely will. Obviously, Jake Paul is really good at promoting. I do have to respect the way he promotes. I mean, they do their thing with promotions, like whether it's reels, videos, like they do their thing.
Hmm.
So a lot of people are saying, will this have more views than Canelo and Crawford? Because Dana White is probably, I don't see him promoting this fight, the Canelo and Crawford. I see Crawford promoting himself. Like I see his workout videos, I see the pictures, I see a lot going on his Instagram, but it's like I don't hear Dana White saying anything. No
I felt
videos.
like personally Dana White was trying to savage the promotion of this fight.
I do too.
Sabotage. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know. I thought letting him promote it was very weird to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. And people in the
Um,
UFC, they were like, "Good luck with Dana," and I'm like,
yeah.
"Is it really bad? Is it that bad?" So I don't know. I still do believe the Canelo and Crawford will make break numbers. I feel people are going to tune in. Again, it's on Netflix,
Hmm.
so people are going to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a big fight. I feel like now there is more buildup though because of Crawford promoting this, and I get more hype every time I see a Crawford like workout reel or something. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Did you
it looks
see
great.
Canelo's today?
Oh yeah, I
He looked
did.
good. I was like, oh wow, that's
Yeah, he's comfortable at that weight though. Like he looks comfortable. Like you
yeah.
know,
But
I
he was throwing in combinations, and his activity was really low in his last fight, but the activity looked high on the
yes,
pads
yeah.
today. So
Oh,
I was like, oh,
I mean,
Crawford's
I
in
feel
for
like
a
activity is
fight.
gonna look better when it's not someone running away from you. So you
You
know.
can still be active while they're running.
No,
He was just
I know,
standing in
I know.
front of him.
Cut the ring, yeah. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a great fight. Obviously a lot of people are like Team Canelo, and then you got the people Team Bud. It's the weight thing. I mean, obviously going up 2 weight classes, it's not easy. It's a lot of weight. He's not comfortable in that
Mm.
weight. So will he hold up to that? Will he gas out? I don't know. So
I
one
don't
thing
think
I do,
he's gonna weigh that much.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. But my thing with me with when it comes to Crawford is his mental attributions. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Mhm.
he is just mentally strong. He wants this so bad, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to get it. So I don't know. I'm kind of scared about that.
I think both of them have that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna come down to who's smarter in the end.
Yes. In the ring. Yes, I
Hmm.
agree. I agree. He better watch those. He better watch that last fight with Bivol and learn some tricks from
And the
him.
Berlanga fight. I would really watch the Berlanga fight.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Just learning from that. But I think film study is important in boxing too. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm excited. I am Team Bud. Everybody knows I'm Team Bud, and that's just where I'm just gonna stay at.
I don't have a
But
team in this one. I mean,
no,
I think Bud's gonna win, but I don't.
okay.
I'm happy with either one.
Whoever wins. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give Canelo his credit. If he wins, I'm gonna obviously give him his credit. I can't knock his accomplishments.
Yeah.
I gotta give credit when it's due. If Bud wins, wow, all time great for me right now because it would be 3 times
Me
Usyk.
too.
That'd be insane. That would be
That would
insane.
be insane. That would be crazy.
But of course, people are gonna argue. Well, he hasn't fought nobody. His resume is so
Hmm.
trash. It's like whatever. He got undisputed 3 times. Like hush it. I don't care. Like he still did the work to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like he still had to fight fighters to get that title. So
Yep.
you do what you got to do to get the belt. And same with this guy up here on my wall. I mean, we're gonna see him right
Uh-huh.
after the Canelo fight, fighting MJ. So I know a lot of people are not talking about it. Oh, who is this MJ? He's really not a
Yeah.
nobody. But look, it's another name on the resume. It is,
Yep.
because he is a top contender in that division. So
New is
it's
just doing his job.
yeah, he's just doing his job. Just give it. He's taking fights. He's saying whatever I
Yeah.
have to do to get undisputed or to get the belt, like just whoever I have to fight next, just give it to me to get there. Right? That's what he wants to do, and he's trying to prove to himself that he's here to create a legacy, especially for Japan, for his fans. So that's what he's doing, and I respect that. At the end of the day.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot has been happening this week with the boxing community. I'm pretty sure we'll see more crazy news with everything going on with Floyd Mayweather and Roach and Teo and everything going on leading up to the Canelo fight. So, I definitely want to say thank you for joining me today on this podcast episode. I mean, do you have any last words? Anything you want to say?
Um, Thank you for having me. I
Of
appreciate it.
course. Of
It's
course.
unfortunate Ray couldn't be here, but
Yeah, I
if
know.
not, I can fill in.
Yes,
But
I mean,
yeah.
and that's the other news that I actually want to break into podcast is that having you join us on the podcast, and I think that would be great. I mean, you know a lot about boxing.
Thank you.
Also, you have created a boxing, what, like a trivia game, like a card
Yes.
game for boxing.
I
I
do
think
a
that's
lot of things for boxing.
okay. Yes, yes,
But I have my brand How Boxing Works, if you guys aren't
yes.
familiar, on
Mm-hmm.
X, where I just break down boxing for people that may not watch boxing, um, explaining them how the sport works, what the belts are, the rules.
Exactly.
Um, I recently launched a boxing trivia game called You Don't Know Shit About Boxing. Basically, it's a fight party trivia game for boxing enthusiasts. So, in that dead space, when you're waiting for fights in between rounds, you can be playing this game to fill that time. And it's boxing themed, and it's just something, for boxing fans to enjoy. I also recently published a book called How Boxing Works that you
Oh,
can
wow.
get
Okay.
on Apple Books or Amazon. So,
That's awesome. So yes,
yeah.
guys, social media handle for him is How Boxing Works. You might have seen him around, and if not, just go ahead and make sure you follow and obviously support, his content. So I think that's absolutely amazing because I would love to play like a boxing card game. Like that would be
Thank you.
really
Yeah,
fun.
it's inspired by Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, so I think that's what makes it even more fun. So I love Cards Against Against Humanity. So this is
Yeah.
definitely pretty cool. Definitely have to purchase that. Have that over here at my place. But
Thanks.
yeah,
Appreciate
so
it.
thank you so much for joining. And guys, hope you guys tune in to the fights tomorrow. I think Skye Nicholson. It's gonna be early. I think it's 6 in the morning.
Super
But
early. Dang.
super early. They are 15 hours ahead of us. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in for next episode. Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys.